When Drew goes down, just sort of take us through the defensive huddles, sideline, getting Drew ready to come in, and just sort of how you feel like you guys responded.
I mean, those the backup. They prepare just as good as the ones. You know, Coach Kelly emphasizes all the time that when it's your time, you have to be ready. You know, and Drew Wright prepared all week to be in a position where if he had to go in there and execute the plays, he could do so. And he did a great job tonight.
And Ian, for you, I think during the week we talked a little about you can win this game on offense if you're efficient. Do you feel like you sort of hit those marks tonight?
Yeah, I was happy with how the offense played. We talked about being efficient all week because you don't know how many possessions you're going to get when you play a team like Navy. So I was happy with the way you guys played, and we were able to put up a decent amount of points. So obviously there's every game there's always plays that we want back, but I was pretty happy with how we played.
Ian, Mike Berardino, Indianapolis Star. Can you take us through that 3rd and 10 play in the final quarter? Coach Ken called that a backbreaker where you found Jafar along the sideline. Does a long play. Take us through that, and then what did it mean to have Jafar back as another weapon?
So to start, having Jafar back in the backfield just allows our offense to be able to run a bunch of the plays that we wanted to run. And he's been preparing all week, and couldn't be happier with the way that he played. And on that play, I think it's just a broken play, and the guys are working downfield to get open for you. And as a quarterback, being able to see Jafar sprinting across the field was nothing better. So I'm happy that he was working that hard, and it was a big play in the game for us.
Question for Ian Book, Brigham Avery KLAA Radio. Can you talk about the performance in the first half? Were you impressed with your performance coming out of the bye and the balanced respect that these two teams have for each other? Is there anything else like that exists in college football?
Yeah, being able to play Navy is an honor. Obviously, we have a tradition that goes way back, and we have so much respect for that team. And defensively, we knew that they're a good team, and we had to prepare well. And I think with the bye week, I think it was a good timing bye week for us to rest, and then coming back and basically being able to get a couple more practices in definitely helped. And I think we just prepare. If we just keep preparing like we have been, I think we're going to be fine. And I think we didn't take any steps back this week, even with a little bit of time off. Everyone was still practicing hard, and that's really the key for us is preparation.
Brian Driscoll, Louisville Illustrated. Alohi, first of all, how first 6 possessions of the game, first half, you guys were able to stop them, either force a punt or force them over on downs. What was the key to you guys having so much success early in the game?
I mean, just being able to execute on all levels of the defense, first, second, third level. The guys keying into their keys and executing what they had to do to do their job. And when we did that, we played well as a defense.
How important was it for you guys to be able to get the kind of penetration production that you got from the defensive line at the beginning of the game?
Oh, that was huge. We needed to. We knew that we had to be physical up front and set a new line of scrimmage. And obviously, our guys did that pretty well in the first half or in the first few possessions. And I'm happy that they played that well.
Ian, first play of the game, you guys fumble. What was the emotion like for your offense after the defense was able to force them out on 4 quick plays and you guys got the ball back?
Just to have the next play mindset. I know Miles is mentally strong, and it was the first play, and it takes a little bit of momentum away, but we come back as an offense. I know we're strong, and that's football. Stuff like that happens. It's how you bounce back. Talked to Miles. I think he was good. You could tell he was fine, and just as an offense, we know, okay, like we had a bad play. It's about this next play. There's no point of thinking about what happened when you got a whole game ahead of you.
Dex, you've been known for kind of the quick hitters, the big plays. Today you showed a lot of patience, really letting the block set up. What did you see from the sort of the new-look offensive line you guys had today?
Well, today, just being out there with that offensive line, they were creating holes for me. And also just being patient and just letting them set up the blocks, and then I'll make the right cut. And just really just running hard for them because I know they're going to block hard for me. So it's just basically we're just holding each other accountable.
Ava Wallace with the Washington Post. Dexter, I think after your first game back this season, you said that you weren't really worrying about numbers. You were just trying to play all out. Is that a mindset that you've stuck with for the rest of these games?
Oh, yes. I really don't try to chase stats. I just really just go out and just try to win each and every game with my brothers. It doesn't matter if I have 10 carries, 20 yards, 10 carries, 100 and some yards, but I just really just go out and just try to lay it all on the line that night, and just really just to keep it moving and just keep on winning.
And Ian, obviously you guys had success without Dexter early in the season, having success with it now, but what does he add to that offense? What edge does he give you guys?
Oh yeah, having Dexter back, you know, he adds his speed to our offense that we need, and you know, when you give the ball to Dex, he's going to do his job, and that's all you can ask for when you have a group of running backs like that, and just having Dex and Jafar in there, and honestly everybody in the running back room, it's just key for our offense, and obviously love to have Dexter in the backfield.
Tim Priester, Irish Illustrated for Alohi. You talked about performing in the first half on all three levels, and you pretty much shut down all three phases. Coach Niumatalolo said that they wanted to slow the safeties down in the second half. Can you explain what they did to do that?
They just changed up their blocking scheme, try to get their slot backs or even push up their offensive linemen to sealing off the safeties. I know they did that a lot with me, having their front slot back or backside A back seal me off on the long motions. They also brought up some combos with the front side or backside guards, and yeah, so that's just some scheme matchups that we adjusted accordingly, and we just had to make the plays when we can.
Thank you.
Juan Jose Rodriguez, Scholastic Magazine. Alohi, you said earlier in the week that what you remembered about the 2016 game was just that you guys came out on top. What do you think you'll remember about this matchup this time around?
I'm just proud of my defense and our offense just as a team. We maybe get this win. I know we challenged each other before the game just to stay together and to lay your heart out on the line for your teammates. And I got guys like Tavon and Dex and Ian out here laying their hearts on the line. And it's really just about these guys right here, and this is what I remember the most.
Thank you.
Back in the room here. Adam Daragowski, WSBT in South Bend. This question's for Ian. Ian, you guys stumbled a little bit early. What was kind of the catalyst to overcoming that for you?
Kind of like what I was talking about earlier, just having that mindset of not thinking about the play that just happened, just moving on. We know what we can do as an offense. We prepare every day hard, and we know what we can do, and we're confident. And just thinking back on plays that happened, it won't help you. So I think we all knew, everybody on the offense was confident and knew the potential we had for that game.
And then for Tavon, you guys talked about how difficult it is to transition to defending a triple option. Is it a little bit easier to go back the other way now that you go back to playing some of those spread teams?
I mean, yeah, obviously, it's a little unique to see, you know, the Navy offense. And like I said earlier in the week, it's fun coming to play guys who are going to come out there and give it your all, you know. But we're happy to move on to the next game and get ready for a new preparation this next week and get another win.